Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is your Modern Tech Breakdown. Today I'm taking a look at the latest action from the French government to use the legal system to steal money from Apple. Let's jump into it. As most of you know, over the past few years, the European Union has weaponized their competition laws in order to plunder American tech companies. Now, I'm not going to blanketly defend the likes of Apple, Google, and Microsoft. These companies have all profited handsomely by maintaining an iron grip on the markets they dominate. But this situation is getting ridiculous. The EU is now redesigning specific features of iOS, like how notifications work on connected watches. Thank God for the saviors in the EU bureaucracy. We can now rest easy that watch notifications are going to work exactly how the government says they should. This is definitely the most important issue, and I'm certainly glad that these governments are focused on it. But today we have news that France would like to join in on the theft by demanding 150 million euros from Apple for the sin of providing users the ability to control which apps can track them. This is really getting to be absurd. Here is the argument they are making. The French competition regulator claims that Apple's implementation of the Application Tracking Transparency Framework is abusive to small publishers because it requires users to consent to tracking twice. Specifically, users have to allow the application to track them, and then they have to provide consent again within the app in order for the company to comply with its legal obligations. So France would kindly like a check from Apple for 150 million euros because users have to click twice to opt into being tracked, which is absolutely ludicrous because nobody wants to be tracked in the first place. And the best part is that this situation was created by the government to begin with. Government created these regulations and laws such that apps required the second click. The second click requirement was created by the government, and now they want to punish Apple for not consolidating this into a single click, which, by the way, the government never asked for and isn't required in the law. They just made it up, and now they want 150 million euros from Apple. This situation is absurd. They just want some cash from Apple. The French economy has not grown since 2008. That's a long period of stagnation, and like all governments, I'm sure the French government is looking for ways to grow itself, and what better way than to grab some money from an American tech company. So this will probably just be another line item for the United States and France to negotiate in the broader trade war situation that is playing out globally. I somewhat doubt that Apple will ever pay this fine. It's kind of crazy to say, but 150 million euros to Apple is not that much money. And they may want to just pay it to move on, but if you ask me, that's probably a mistake. If you just roll over on this, you only invite the next ambitious French bureaucrat to do the same thing again. So I'd recommend Apple fight this and start working with the US government to include this in the trade negotiations with France. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Leave a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will catch you